this is crazy. This is proof right here that in the world of finance, everyone is just making money by knowing each other, and they keep just selling the same horrible assets to each other to keep passing the buck. Like it sounds like conspiracy theory when somebody says it to you, but this is proof. I'll prove it to you. Napster, if you like, who remember Napster? It looks like this. It looked like this. Came out in 1999, before many of us were even born. But it was something we used to share music, movies with each other, right? All like copyrighted stuff. So we were all just okay. So of course that resulted in lawsuits. The company shuts down, being sold for peanuts. So all right, I asked GPT to run me, and I remember it being bought and sold a bunch of times, right? So here's the proof. It's a dead asset in bankruptcy, and look at how many times it has been bought and sold over the years for some insane ideas which make no sense. Quick rundown. Files bankruptcy, worth nothing. Some company, Roxy, buys it to rebrand it as Press Play to do music streaming. 2002. Okay, before Spotify was even around. Fine, good luck trying that. Guess what happened? 6 years later, shut down. Someone in the middle of the financial crisis has the idea. This amazing private equity guy, genius on Wall Street, says, you know what, I'm going to sell it to Best Buy. Sells it to Best Buy for $121 million. Best Buy, how are you paying 20x for something that was bankrupt? What? Makes no sense. Best Buy is like, all right, I'm going to shut down Rhapsody, and I'm going to do what with it? Make it into a music streaming service? Another one? Absurd. Okay, guess how that went. A few years later, nothing. Gets sold again 9 years later to a VR firm that wants to do what? VR music reality? VR music concerts. You know what? Might have been a good idea in the middle of the pandemic, but guess what? Another dud. Okay, 2 years after that, now it's a Web3 play? Napster, or Web3. All this is telling you is some private equity guy is just laughing their way to the bank, selling the same dead asset to company after company and having other people pick up their checks. Because the latest one in this entire list, because what GPT doesn't even have here, is this guy, which is what triggered this whole video. Napster being sold for $200 million 20 years, 25 years later to, get this, you'll laugh, a 3D and AI powered experiences company. I don't want to know what that is. I can't even. I can't. It's not conspiracy. This is how Wall Street works. This is, wow.